All right. Anyway, next question. So Sanji, who is probably the main topic, we'll spend the rest of the minutes that we have on him. Sanji has been all over the place these last couple chapters. But I think this chapter was the strangest of them all. And what do you think is happening to Sanji right now?
Honestly, just what I see, he's awakening his powers, or like his hidden genes that his father created with him. So, and the whole thing is, obviously he's scared of being, because the whole torment and everything, he doesn't want to be like his family, mostly his brothers, because the mindless and heartless thing. But I think me and Sebastian go before, what we see is Sanji was different. And like I said, I called this a while back, that Sanji was going to awaken his powers. As soon as I found out about him, he's going to be a late bloomer. And sometimes they try to show in animes or shows that the late bloomer tends to be the strongest for some reason, like the dormant ability tends to be stronger. But Sanji's also going to be different because I don't see him losing his humanity, being cold or anything. He's going to keep it, so he's going to be the complete version of what his father wanted to create it. Even though his father hates him the most for it, but he's going to still keep his heart, his mind, everything, where he's not going to be ruthless, but he's going to have probably be stronger than all his family, because he's already able to rival them now with his own physical. Now with the upgrade of his late genes kicking in, the regenerative and super, he's going to be way stronger than all of them. So but he's confused about it because he's worried about, because also too, he's afraid of how he is with women, how he's protective over them. We saw his brothers didn't care at all. They'll be down to like hurt a girl or whatever. Sanji's also, I could see him scared to lose that. Like how he would treat Nami, how he would treat Robin. Yeah.
There's even another level there where literally his mom sacrificed her life so that he could maintain his emotions and that humanity. So like him having conflict, I expected that. I didn't expect him to run away. That was one thing I didn't expect. But if he just stood there and accepted these powers and just used them to beat Queen without any inner conflict, that would be out of character for Sanji. You know what I mean? So I expected this inner conflict to happen. I don't know how much longer Oda's gonna use like Sanji to do this, like how much time he's gonna dedicate to this kind of inner conflict that he's gonna have to overcome and how he'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I did expect this. You know what I mean? Like I 100% expected him to have this conflict. And it's been built up since Whole Cake. Like I expect that. Like it makes sense that he would. I didn't expect him to run away. I guess it's with Queen. Like he knows Queen's gonna follow after him. Like he's not the type to leave and abandon people and Chopper's there and just now I gotta beat Queen instead. Like that's not how Sanji gets down. But yeah, I mean, if he didn't do this, it would be weird by Oda to not have him have this moment. Like this, I don't want to do that moment.
Yeah.
And I agree with him not knowing how he would be in the future and how he would react to Nami and stuff. I didn't even think of it to that level, but that's real. Like he could be thinking of that.
Yeah. So what were you gonna say, Lawrence?
No, so like pretty much like because even what he said, and he was running away, but it's more like he says he needs time to like so you need to mentally prepare for something.
Yeah.
Pretty much Sanji is saying that he just needs time to mentally prepare for what's going to happen, like to deal with the situation or maybe somehow control it. Yeah. Because he's thinking maybe he might lose control of his humility. So he's saying pretty much so it's like his running away was like, no, I need time to process what's going on with me. Yeah. With my body and what's awakening in me, because a side effect from this is losing that caring for other people. Like, that empathy, I guess you would call it. Yeah.
Oh, no, I was thinking of Eminem, Lose Yourself.
For my take, I see what you guys are saying, and I feel like I'm always going against the grain on things, but the way I see it, it's like we're in war. That's it. Like, we're in war. Like, you're going through something. We understand you are, but you're top 3 in a Yonko's crew at this point in time. Like, you're top 3 of a future Pirate King. Like, you're versing the strongest to date person in the show with his generals by his side who are also pretty damn strong. So for you to have a traumatic mental collapse at this point in time doesn't help at all. It actually is detrimental to everybody, because if Queen just decides to go, I'm just going to leave Sanji and let him do his thing because obviously he doesn't want to fight, I'll just gang up on Zoro. That falls on you. So what do you do then? Do you come back mentally and just start saying, okay, now I have to take things seriously. That's a question for me. I understand Sanji's a complicated character. It's the way he's written. Like, he's always going to have fans who hate him and have fans who love him. Mm-hmm. And I think this is for me being a fan of Sanji, this is one of the points where I hate him again. This makes me feel like when he had his nosebleed during Mermaid Island. Like, I understand it's not the same gag, but it's like this moment right now does not need to happen because it does not help. The other thing for me is the future of Sanji and his strength. Will he stop using observation so much? Will he stop using armament so much? Will he be more reliant, like how devil fruit users are reliant on their devil fruit, so they're not as strong in their Haki forms? And I hope to God that's not the reason, or if he starts doing, like, I just hope that doesn't happen, because I like Sanji because he's the opposite of Zoro, but he's like similar. He's a non-devil fruit user who uses Haki at an extreme level, has super speed, has observation that could even rival Katakuri's, and I think overall, man, like, this is not a good look for him right now. I think once he masters whatever he's going through, it would be a great look, but it depends now. Like, how is it going to turn out? And I'm really worried in that aspect, even though I know I shouldn't be, because Oda's never going to let Sanji fall to the wayside. Yeah. He's always going to be in comparison to Zoro in some type of way. So those are the things that worry me. But